Have you ever wondered why men are more likely to work on dangerous oil rigs, or why most early childhood teachers are women? Why do cultural norms like women and children first persist in emergencies? And why, throughout history, have men been drafted to fight wars while women often remained at home? These patterns aren't random. They are deeply rooted in biology, shaped by evolution and reinforced by culture. But what exactly makes a man and a woman a woman? And how have these biological differences influenced the roles we play in society? Today on ThinkLab, we're exploring the science of gender differences and the cultural norms that arise from them. At the most fundamental level, what makes a man biologically male and a woman biologically female comes down to chromosomes. Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, one of which determines sex. Women typically have 2 X chromosomes XX, while men have 1 X and 1 Y chromosome, XY. The Y chromosome carries the SRY gene, which triggers the development of male anatomy during embryonic growth. This process initiates a cascade of hormonal events that shape physical, reproductive, and even some behavioral differences. In the absence of the Y chromosome, the body develops along a female pathway, producing ovaries and higher levels of estrogen. While chromosomes set the stage, hormones like testosterone and estrogen amplify these differences during puberty, influencing not only physical characteristics, but also tendencies in behavior, strength, and emotional regulation. Men are disproportionately represented in physically demanding and dangerous jobs, from oil rigs and construction sites to firefighting and combat. This disparity is directly tied to testosterone, which increases muscle mass, bone density, and the development of type 2 muscle fibers during male puberty. On average, men are about 50% stronger in upper body strength than women. This biological advantage made men better suited for physically demanding and high-risk roles in early human societies such as hunting and territorial defense. Today, this strength difference continues to influence the workforce, even in modern industrial environments. While men often excel in roles requiring physical strength, women's biology equips them for nurturing and caregiving roles. Women are overrepresented in professions like early childhood education, a trend linked to higher levels of oxytocin, a hormone that fosters bonding and empathy. Studies reveal that women, on average, have stronger activity in brain regions associated with empathy and communication. These biological predispositions supported their roles as primary caregivers in early human societies, ensuring the survival and socialization of children. These biological influences continue to shape cultural norms, though societal progress has expanded opportunities for both men and women in these fields. The chromosomal differences between men and women are more than a biological blueprint. They're an evolutionary adaptation. The presence of the Y chromosome allowed for the development of traits like increased physical strength and risk-taking, which were essential for hunting, protection, and resource acquisition in early human communities. Meanwhile, the absence of a Y chromosome in women led to traits optimized for endurance, social cohesion, and caregiving. These evolutionary roles formed the foundation for many cultural norms that persist today. Historically, men have been drafted into war, while women played supportive roles. This pattern is rooted in both biology and reproduction. Men's higher testosterone levels make them more prone to aggression and risk-taking, traits advantageous in combat. Additionally, men are biologically expendable in terms of reproduction. A single man can father many children, but the loss of women poses a greater threat to population survival due to their role in pregnancy and childbearing. These realities shaped cultural practices like conscription, which prioritized men for combat roles. The phrase, "women and children first" in emergencies reflects both biological and cultural imperatives. Children represent the future, and women, as their primary caregivers and bearers, were seen as critical to ensuring survival. Men, expected to act as protectors due to their physical strength, often sacrifice themselves for the collective good. While rooted in biology, this tradition evolved into a moral ideal of male sacrifice that continues to influence societal norms today. In modern society, debates around gender roles often pit biology against ideology. While biological averages, like men being stronger or women excelling in empathy, help explain trends, they don't define individual potential. Equality and fairness don't require erasing these differences. Instead, they call for recognizing and respecting biological distinctions while ensuring that everyone has the freedom to pursue their strengths and aspirations. Biological differences between men and women are not limitations, they are adaptations that have shaped human history. Understanding these differences allows us to respect the unique strengths each gender brings to society while working toward a more inclusive and equitable world. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of biology and culture. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time on ThinkLab.